Welcome fellow Scanners! If you're a nursing student, you're in the right channel, so you might want to consider subscribing to get tips and tricks in nursing school. By the way, I'm Princess Rycel, an incoming 4th year nursing student! Almost there, like 1 year to go, and I can't believe I've come this far, and I know that you can do it and make it too. I believe in you. In this video, I'm going to share NANDA book references to guide you in creating nursing care plan. Disclaimer, this is not a discussion on how to create a nursing care plan. I mean, I would love to. However, I believe there are other people who are more qualified in explaining that, like your professors or other qualified content creators here on this platform. I don't know if you're already a first year or still an incoming one, but you know what? The concept of nursing process will be introduced in your subject basic concept in nursing. To give you an idea, nursing process is basically the center of nursing practice, which comprises 6 phases: assessment, diagnosis, planning, intervention, and evaluation, or ADPI in short, for us to come up with an individualized nursing care plan for patients. And as early as first year, they would want you to have a good foundation in creating a nursing care plan. So by second year, when you have your clinical rotations, you could already formulate a good NCP on actual patients already. Let me tell you something. Creating an NCP is not something you can bone up quickly in your first year. What matters most is you know how to compose. There's a lot to take in actually before you can interconnect all aspects to create an excellent NCP. At first year, hindi pa naman natin masyadong alam yung disease or yung pagpaprioritize ng diagnosis or interventions kasi somehow mapag-aaralan pa naman siya on succeeding nursing subjects. We had medical surgical nursing last semester lang, 3rd year. Tinakal namin yung bawat disease and na-discuss namin yung NCP para sa disease na yon. So, expect that you'll do NCP and learn the ropes all throughout nursing school. So, for now, what I would suggest is first you have to know what your professor is expecting from you. Does she have a specific nursing care plan format? How many priority nursing diagnoses is she requiring you? Things like that. You know, minsan kasi nagkakaiba yung approach and format depending on your professors. Second, upon submitting the NCP, just take the feedback from your professors and clinical instructors on the aspects to work and improve on your NCP, and of course, act on it on the next one. Third, you have to get at least one NANDA book. Yes, the sole purpose of creating this video, of course, is to share with you NANDA book references. So ano ba tong NANDA na to? NANDA was an acronym for North American Nursing Diagnosis Association prior to the year 2002. It is a professional organization who aims to define, refine, and create a taxonomy or standardized list of nursing diagnoses. However, in 2002, it officially became NANDA International Incorporated. So now we don't refer NANDA as an acronym anymore, but we consider and call it as NANDA International, and the latest version of NANDA International is the 2018 to 2020 version. Before nursing school, hindi ako aware na meron din palang nursing diagnosis. So how is it different from a medical diagnosis? Medical diagnosis kasi is about identifying the disease or the medical condition itself. Example of medical diagnosis is pneumonia. On the other hand, nursing diagnosis is about identifying the human response to actual or potential health problems. Think about it, ano ba yung problemang nakikita or makikita natin sa patient natin with pneumonia? Base na rin of course sa ating assessment. One nursing diagnosis for that can be ineffective airway clearance. Of course, I didn't just make that up on my own. I referred to the list of NANDA International approved diagnoses, and that's what the NANDA book is used for. NANDA books would also save you time and make your efforts a lot easier in making care plans. Why? Because the NANDA books I'm about to share with you contain not only the NANDA International approved diagnosis, but also the appropriate interventions and rationales. So first we have the Nurse's Pocket Guide by Donjes, Morehouse, and Mer. And I'm not quite sure if I pronounced their last names right. But anyway, it's from F.A. Davis. Quite handy. It literally is the pocket guide that I bring with me on my clinical rotations. However, it's just 13th edition, updated with NANDA International 2012 to 2014. While the latest one out there is 14th edition, updated with NANDA International 2015 to 2017. Hence, I have another reference which is more up to date. This is the Nursing Diagnosis Handbook 12th edition from Elsevier. So this is already updated with NANDA International 2018 to 2020 version, the latest one. Come on, take a screenshot, go scope it out. You'll definitely need this. Actually, what I have is the ebook, and I think that makes it more compact and accessible because I can just save it on my phone. You know, it's just another less weightiness to the bunch of clinical supplies and stuff that I bring with me in the hospital. However, I'd like to point out that it simply is not enough browsing the book and looking for a diagnosis that may seem to fit to the medical condition of the patient. Of course, you have to analyze things based on your assessments pa rin. The latter books contain already prioritized interventions and rationale. Ngunit hindi ibig sabihin no, na lahat ng interventions doon ay applicable na and appropriate to the condition of our patient. Of course, pipili pa rin tayo doon. Okay? Kung bibili lang din naman kayo ng NANDA book, bilhin nyo na yung updated with 2018 to 2020 version. Okay? Kung halimbawa naman meron ka naman ng NANDA book na available, na binigay or dati pa, pinahiram, or something like that, pwede rin naman. However, i-check nyo na lang kung yung diagnosis ba is nandun pa sa NANDA International 2018 to 2020. If you want to refer to the actual list of nursing diagnosis itself, you can just refer to the NANDA International Nursing Diagnosis Definitions and Classifications 2018 to 2020 11th edition. And this book will give you a nursing diagnostic taxonomy of the 13 domains and classes, and under those are the nursing diagnosis with their definition, defining characteristics, related factors, risk population, and associated condition. Wala dun yung yung mga interventions and rationales. Yung diagnosis lang talaga. Yung list lang talaga ng diagnosis. Unlike nung other two books na minention ko kanina. And yes, I would probably understand if you still have a lot of questions, but I hope I was able to enlighten and help you with the references I've shared. Go scope those books out. That would really be of great help to you in making nursing care plans. And let me know what you think of this video by liking, commenting, or sharing this video on other social media platforms. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much again, and all the best in nursing school.